without vanishing. A single drop of moisture
etches a trace,
saying nothing, simply remaining as it
is.Time does not pass, the past spirals, housing new intent within, and yet nothing changes. If filled. Still somehow this place feels just right, as if nothing is wasted, and so you wish to leave it untouched. Beyond the unseen flow that continues onward, everything gathers and turns into something new. Without advancing, everything reverses, even standing in place. What I see is always the color of the past. Even if the flow reverses without turning back, we never return to the origin. What remains is only what has already been passed through. No matter how much it's flipped, nothing changes. Layer upon layer of infinite tracks once again take form, and yet somewhere a single drop rises like a fresh misunderstanding. Toward the future, though that alone is left, I close my eyes as if turning back again. A boundary that will never close, felt, though invisible, its edge unseen, and yet each part connected.
I think this coming summer, the king of Sicilia means to pay Bohemia the visitation which he justly owes him, wherein our entertainment shall shame us. We will be justified in our loves. For indeed, Camillo, beseech you, Archidamus, verily, I speak it in untouchable, yet keeps its outline intact. Even if all disappears, it has not vanished, seemingly empty, yet containing all. That alone is the only true existence. Even the act of questioning remains impossible. And so quietly it goes on.